In this video here on a rainy afternoon in Georgia, we're going to be taking a look at my brand new Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite with a threaded barrel. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So before we get started with this video, I'd like to welcome a new sponsor to the channel, the folks at Sportsman's Guide. Sportsman's Guide is like your one-stop shop for everything related to camping, survival, and general preparedness. They sell everything from firearms to ammunition to clothing to military surplus to camping gear to you name it. I've been shopping with Sportsman's Guide for quite a number of years. As a matter of fact, this thermal base layer I'm wearing here was a military surplus item from Sportsman's Guide quite a few years ago, and it's still holding up really well, done a great job. So if you're looking for some great prices on camping or tactical or military surplus or any other gear, be sure and check out the folks at Sportsman's Guide and tell them thanks for sponsoring the channel. So I snuck outside here between showers here. It's actually my birthday as I film this, and so I got myself a birthday present. It's a Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite, and this is the latest iteration of their very famous, really the pistol that started Ruger, their 22 pistol. This is the light version, and I got this one mainly because it has a threaded barrel on the end of it that will accept a silencer. That's a hint, by the way, to stay tuned. So, because we're going to have some cool stuff coming up here. But real quickly about this, because it's starting to rain again, then we'll take you through the range footage and kind of show you kind of what I think is so cool about this pistol. Go over the features real quick and we'll wrap it up. But bottom line, I chose the light version. They also have a tactical version of this, which has an additional rail on the bottom, has a steel receiver instead of aluminum. But the steel version weighs as much empty as my Glock 19 does loaded, so I thought I'm going to put a silencer on the end of it anyway. This is going to add a little weight to it, so it'd probably be better just to go ahead and use the aluminum one. And you know, most AR-15s have aluminum lowers and they do just fine. So anyway, let's talk about the features of this thing real quick. We'll take you to the shooting range with us for the initial shooting test of this thing, and then we'll come back and wrap this up. All right, well, here is the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. This pistol is 8.4 inches overall length by 5.5 inches high and 1.22 inches wide, and weighs 25 ounces. Features a one-piece aluminum receiver and barrel shroud. Has a 4.4 inch barrel with a 1 16th right-hand twist with 6-groove rifling. The pistol has a polymer frame with a grip angle to match a 1911. It features checkered 1911 style grip panels. The back strap is checkered, and the front strap is serrated to give you a good grip. The Ruger 2245 Lite has a rear sight which is adjustable for windage and elevation, and a fixed front sight. It also has a Picatinny rail on top to mount your favorite optic. The pistol has an internal bolt with a fixed barrel to give you a better accuracy potential than a moving barrel. The bolt has easy to grasp bolt cocking ears. The pistol has an ambidextrous manual safety. Unlike previous models, the magazine has a spring-loaded drop-free feature. The pistol also has a magazine disconnect, which prevents firing if there's no mag in the pistol. The Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite ships from the factory with two 10-round magazines. And the model I bought has a threaded barrel to accept silencers or other accessories. Pretty much a silencer. More on that later. One of the coolest features of the Ruger Mark IV is the one-button takedown. Just make sure the pistol is empty. Put the safety lever in the on position. There's a little button right underneath the cocking ears. Just push that down, and the whole upper receiver just tilts up and off. Once you've got it apart, you can just pull the bolt right out for easy cleaning. You get ready to put it back together, just put the bolt in place. Make sure you engage the little lug on front of the receiver on the pivot tab on front of the lower. Tilt it back down, make sure the little post goes through the hole in the upper, and lock it into place. As always, anytime you reassemble any gun, make sure you do a function check. Okay, well, that was some of the initial specs and details of the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite. Now let's take it to the shooting range, run it through an initial box of ammo, and see how well she does, and we'll come back and wrap this up. Okay, so here we are at the range with my 19-year-old son taking the first shots My main goal here was just to check the functionality and make sure the pistol was shooting right. I'd read some stuff online that it was kind of maybe prone to jamming, but we shot 100 rounds of CCI mini mag through it with no misfires, no malfunctions whatsoever. Wasn't trying to focus so much on accuracy, kind of wanted to just kind of get a feel for the pistol. And we did this first range test straight out of the box, no clean or lube or anything else. And as usual, my sons all seemed to shoot better than me, but I didn't do a real good job of capturing the target. So I'll definitely do a follow-up video as far as accuracy goes, but the gun, again, functioned flawlessly. It was a pleasure to shoot, and looking forward to doing some long-range testing on this and to sticking a can on the end of it and just seeing how well that works. So, all right, well, that was the quick initial look at the Ruger Mark IV 22-45 Lite. I just kind of wanted to get an initial box of ammo through here and make sure there were no malfunctions. I'd seen on the internet where some people have said they'd had some, failures to feed and different things. This thing shot the CCI mini mags with no issues. And like I said, I didn't do a great job on the range footage here. I wanted to show you the targets. I didn't really, I thought I had footage of it and I didn't. So we will do another video on this showing kind of the accuracy of it, how much I'm capable of doing. And since it does have the threaded barrel, again, that's a hint. Just stay tuned. We're going to be hopefully putting a can on this thing and just checking it out also. But all in all, my initial impressions are it is a really cool pistol. I really like the one-button takedown. That is so cool. I've got a older Browning buck mark that you have to unscrew take some screws out and everything else to take it down and clean it. This is just very simple. It feels good, it shoots good, and it's very lightweight. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Oh, and by the way, thanks again to the folks at Sportsman's Guide for stepping up to be a channel sponsor. And just to be clear, they didn't send me this, by the way. I bought this one at Adventure Outdoors in Smyrna, Georgia. But I do think they're a great fit for a sponsor for the channel just because of the wide range of stuff they have at great prices. And my personal experience with them, I've had nothing but good experiences with them. So be sure to check them out and tell them I said hello. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday and sometimes random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there. If you're not subscribed, you can click right down there in the corner, click that subscribe button and that little notification bell so you don't miss a single video. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.